Hey, this is Adam Post, publisher and creator of the College of the Dead graphic novel, The Zombie Apocalypse series, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books, man of 1,000 comics, and former board member of Platinum Studios, the comics, the film company. And today we're talking about this interesting news. It's a rumor, but the rumor is that Brie Larson is really interested in Star Wars, and that Kevin Feige is serious. He's a very important person at Disney, is seriously considering her to bring on Brie Larson as Ahsoka Tano, a very popular Star Wars character in the Star Wars film universe. So first, let's take a look at Ahsoka Tano and who she is. Before we do, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Click your bell for notifications so you make sure you get the notifications when the new stuff comes out. And go ahead and like this video. So who's Ahsoka Tano? Ahsoka Tano, and not everybody knows this in Star Wars, but big Star Wars fans do, has not been in the Star Wars movies yet. None of the Lucasfilm ones, none of the new ones. Ahsoka Tano, according to StarWars.com, is a Togruta female. It's the first time I actually ever said Togruta, I'll be honest with you. Was the Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of Clone Wars alongside Anakin. She grew up from headstrong student into a mature leader, but her destiny laid along a different path than the Jedi. So she ain't no Jedi. A lot of people like her. She's got a huge fan following. She's an original design, and she was designed outside of the Star Wars films in the extended Star Wars universe, which includes books, video games, and all sorts of other Star Wars content. She's kind of a beloved character that's not a Skywalker character. So Disney needs to get a hold of it. Now, Disney announced that Kevin Feige, who's the head of Marvel Films and now the chief creative officer of Marvel, is going to be doing a Star Wars film. One Star Wars film, that's what they're saying. Keep in mind, there's a lot of changes going on at Disney. Disney is consolidating control over all of its Marvel content under Kevin Feige. He's the chief creative officer, which means he gets to make all the decisions about what is and isn't a Marvel aesthetic. Obviously, they have a lot of other people involved, but he's the man that says it is or it's not, unless Bob Iger steps in and does something. But Bob Iger is kind of on his way out. He's not a kid. He's been there a long time. He's been extending his stay at Disney, but they need someone as kind of a chief creative officer at Disney. Marvel is their most important franchise, makes them the most money. So, they've got to develop people. That's Kevin Feige. So in this article, they're talking about, and I thought this was interesting, how Kevin Feige's Star Wars film actually could be the end of the entire George Lucas era. And really, if Kevin Feige comes in, Mr. Marvel really, and says, hey, this is the new direction for Star Wars, and puts his blessing on all of the social justice warrior, Last Jedi, Rey, Finn, lovely Rose Tico, type of Star Wars changes in universe. This whole Skywalker is over, and supposedly this is the last Skywalker movie coming out, which is going to be the last one dealing with the Skywalker characters. When the new Star Wars movie comes out, if Kevin Feige is in control of it and says, hey, this is the transitional direction, this is the new direction, I give it my blessing, that's how it's going to get buttoned up. That's how it's going to get done. And part of it, keep in mind, fans are very important. But a lot of the importance is internal politics, creative politics with producers too, and with stars and with people that they want to attract to the franchise, especially because it's going to probably take stars. There's talk that Chris Hemsworth from the Thor franchise is interested in joining Star Wars. So it's going to be important that there is a single creative visionary who has undisputable success financially, will make all the decisions and blessings and kind of pull everything together. So everyone will know, again, just like with the Marvel situation, Kevin Feige says so, and so that it is. It's very powerful. So on to the main story. And again, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It's a huge help to me on the channel. Click the bell for notifications. So this was from We Got This Covered. It's still at the level of a rumor. But it seems like Brie Larson's been kind of putting the word out. It's been getting around Twitter, and this is new. This is kind of just coming out now as a rumor and getting distributed that Brie Larson's being eyed for the Ahsoka Tano role in Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie. It would make some sense to tie together his brand with the Marvel brand, uh, Kevin Feige's, and this last beloved character, where basically you've got to accept the new take that they have on Star Wars, or else this is just the way it is. Why would they? Why? It's very weird that they just don't make good movies and that they don't just do stuff that please fans. But that's the state of entertainment today in mass media. Not in comics. Well, that's the state in comics too, but not in independent comics at least. Independent films are harder to make. So last month we learned that Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige is lending a hand to Lucasfilm and developing a new Star Wars movie for them. Lucky for them, right? That's it for the officially announced info at this time. Obviously, they have plans. This might be one of them. So these guys got a few more specific details about what Feige has planned. And what they're hearing, they say, is Brie. Oh my God! Yep, Brie Larson can come in and play the lead role on the project. They've also heard that Feige is considering featuring Ahsoka Tano in this film now, and sources close to this website, the same ones that told them Ewan McGregor was returning as Obi-Wan back in May, and that Robert Pattinson had beaten out Nicholas Hoult for the role of Batman. All right, so maybe their sources are pretty good. If indeed Tano was brought into live action, this it would be kind of funny to imagine Brie Larson in the makeup. We should start seeing that probably by next week. People mocking that up. The studio's interested in having Larson play her. She's not the only actress on their wish list, of course. Their wish list. What a list. But we're told that she's certainly on there. Okay. So, as they say, and it's good that they say this, it is just a rumor. It's not. This is not definite, but crazy things have happened. Look at this picture of Brie Larson as a Jedi. Okay. So all that being said, they need to say that Ahsoka Tano is hardly a lock for the movie, and given how early it is in the development process, even if they've already agreed to do this thing, sometimes it falls apart in scheduling and planning and marketing and other people in the company. But this is also how they kind of put out a trial balloon and they kind of like get the idea around and just see what people's responses are. Brie Larson has made her Star Wars interest and love clear on social media, and is believed to have made it known to the studio. Obviously, the studio hears what she says, and they have to watch what she says, and they have to live with what she says. As she did say a lot of things that annoyed people with Captain Marvel that the studio kind of had to explain. So this is a photo of Brie Larson as a Jedi that she put out. And this is her fighting with a lightsaber. So obviously she'd be perfect for a Star Wars movie. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you think she would be amazing for Star Wars, just like she was for Marvel, which she really wasn't. I mean, it was really awful to get this person involved with the movies. It's not honoring what Marvel is or was or could be. It's and my guess is this would herald a time when you would see um, big star names outshining the characters, and they're going to start with this big star. Maybe they think controversy is going to sell tickets. I don't know. As for Ahsoka, even Feige didn't use her in the effort. We've heard that Lucasfilm has been very keen to have the heroine in live action in the near future. It does make sense. They could do some sort of cool stuff with CGI and all that. And it's a hot character that people are thinking about. The former Jedi Padawan, who has previously appeared in very much every form of media except the movies, will likely turn up elsewhere. Maybe they'll do her in China. We'll see. The Rise of Skywalker may even set up her arrival on the big screen. So tell me what you think. Do you want the Rise of would you maybe you do, so it's not funny. Maybe would you want the Rise of Skywalker, the new Star Wars film, to set us up to expect this, to have Brie Larson come and ruin this character so she can damage Star Wars? Tell me what you think of that's a little bit one-sided. That's my take, but tell me what you think of the description. Should Brie Larson, not a description, that's my business, okay? You tell me in the comments. I'll be handling the description, okay? Brie Larson will ruin Ahsoka Tano. I think she will, okay? They can relaunch all this in 10 years, I guess. But for now, this is what's happening. And go ahead also and check out my book, College of the Dead. Check out all the prototypes of all the books. The books are all shipping right now everywhere in the world. And make sure you subscribe and click that bell for notifications. Thanks very much.
Hey, I'm Adam Post, creator of the College of the Dead graphic novel comic book series. Take a look at the printed prototype. This is what the book's going to look like. And we've got the 100-page ashcan book of College of the Dead. This shows how we made the book. It's got all the script and layouts. It's really, really educational, and it's really great behind-the-scenes stuff. And we have the art book, which is an 8.5 by 8.5 black and white book. It's all the art without any lettering. A really terrific book, too.
The way you can get College of the Dead is to go to collegeofthedead.com. It'll bring you right to the Indiegogo page where you can buy the book. You can check it out. You can see the first 12 pages of sequential art. I think you're going to love the story. I know you're going to like the comic. You will love it.
collegeofthedead.com.